Life is what happens to us while we are making other plans. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep, because reality is finally better than your dreams. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. If you want to know what a man's like, take a good look at how he treats his inferiors, not his equals. Don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Don't walk behind me. I may not lead. Walk beside me. Just be my friend. Friendship is born at the moment when one man says to another, "What? You too? I thought that no one but myself." I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. A friend is someone who knows all about you and still loves you. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for what you are not. Imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. There are only 2 ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the present. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. The opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. The opposite of art is not ugliness, it's indifference. The opposite of faith is not heresy, it's indifference. And the opposite of life is not death, it's indifference. A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong it is until it's in hot water. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. I may not have gone where I intended to go, but I think I have ended up where I needed to be. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. There is never a time or place for true love. It happens accidentally, in a heartbeat, in a single flashing, throbbing moment. I'm not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that from now on, I can't believe you. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Love is that condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. The truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You just got to find the ones worth suffering for. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Love never dies a natural death. It dies because we don't know how to replenish its source. It dies of blindness and errors and betrayals. It dies of illness and wounds. It dies of weariness, of witherings, of tarnishings. One must always be careful of books and what is inside them. For words have the power to change us. Not all those who wander are lost. The reason I talk to myself is because I'm the only one whose answers I accept. You don't forget the face of the person who was your last hope. The books that the world calls immoral are books that show the world its own shame. I am free of all prejudice. I hate everyone equally. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. It's no use going back to yesterday, because I was a different person then. It is one of the blessings of old friends that you can afford to be stupid with them. Music expresses that which cannot be put into words, and that which cannot remain silent. The saddest aspect of life, right now, is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. Becoming fearless isn't the point. That's impossible. It is learning how to control your fear and how to be free from it. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I am possible. There is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. You don't have to burn books to destroy a culture. Just get people to stop reading them. Most people are other people. Their thoughts are someone else's opinions. Their lives, a mimicry. Their passions, a quotation. Death ends a life, not a relationship. Maybe our favorite quotations say more about us than about the stories and people we're quoting. Count your age by friends, not years. Count your life by smiles, not tears. Indifference and neglect often do much more damage than outright dislike. You talk when you cease to be at peace with your thoughts. Facts do not cease to exist because they are ignored. Those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. Every heart sings a song, incomplete, until another heart whispers back. Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet. Nobody has ever measured, not even poets, how much the heart can hold. People are not disturbed by things, but by the view they take of them. Philosophy calls for simple living, not for doing penance. And the simple way of life need not be a crude one. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. An abnormal reaction to an abnormal situation is normal behavior. It is not because men's desires are strong that they act ill. It is because their consciences are weak. It is better to be unhappy and know the worst than to be happy in a fool's paradise. All darkness vanished when I saw the lamp within my heart. Never let schooling interfere with your education. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. Life cannot be experienced unless there is involvement. The deeper the involvement, the deeper the experience of life. All our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to the understanding, and ends with reason. There is nothing higher than reason. The educated differ from the uneducated, as much as the living from the dead. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. People do not seem to realize that their opinion of the world is also a confession of character. I have learned silence from the talkative, toleration from the intolerant, and kindness from the unkind. Yet, strange, I am ungrateful to those teachers. Truth is not something outside to be discovered, it is something inside to be realized. In the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me, there lay an invincible summer. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. Excessive sorrow laughs. Excessive joy weeps. Art is never finished, only abandoned. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. When you can't win by being better, you can win by being different. The unexamined life is not worth living. It's the unconquerable soul of man, and not the nature of the weapon he uses, that ensures victory. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. When work is a pleasure, life is a joy. When work is a duty, life is slavery. It always seems impossible until it's done. No sanction can stand against ignited minds. I am not afraid of an army of lions, led by a sheep. I am afraid of an army of sheep, led by a lion. The most painful thing is losing yourself in the process of loving someone too much and forgetting that you are special too. When articulation is impossible, gesticulation comes to the rescue. When I look into the future, it is so bright it burns my eyes. One individual may die for an idea, but that idea will, after his death, incarnate itself in 1,000 lives.
Let's hear one last quote from your end. Could you please add one?